Hello YouTube. I thought I would go through some deuterium depletion strategies that I'm employing at the moment, and my mother's doing them as well. So here's the garden that we like to do grounding in when we can, every day. I usually do that for around, well, at least 20 minutes a day. And here is a deuterium depletion mask, along with a fancy journal for my mum to document her daily activities and how she feels through this deuterium depletion protocol. And the reason we are depleting deuterium from the body is because high levels of deuterium have been associated with various diseases and conditions. High levels of deuterium in the body have been associated with various diseases and conditions, including cancer. So we're aiming to deplete deuterium via a number of methods. And this is a timer for this, which is a Juve red light therapy device. You can turn it on and it gets very bright, and you can actually stare right into this. It's a form of photobiomodulation, and it's has anti-inflammatory properties, and it can restore homeokinesis and can help to restore various homeostatic mechanisms within the body. We know that in cancer there's a lot of dysregulation of lots of different metabolic physiological processes. So getting in front of this has many benefits, and as I say, it's a form of photobiomodulation. So I'll turn that off. I will be using this as often as I can, and my mum's been using it every day for at least 10 minutes, timed on there. There's a blue light blocker, so I've got some too. And got some more goodies downstairs. So here we go. We use all natural cleaning products, so. Oh, also up here we have a dehumidifier to suck up all the water vapor in the air. Again, that helps to deplete deuterium. And we've also got the deuterium depletion mask. So she'll sleep with this, and it trains you to breathe. It's got a filter there. It trains you to breathe in a way that depletes deuterium, and you intake oxygen better through your nose. Okay, I think that's how it works anyway. But it's a very clever device. And down here, I'm actually feeling really good today, by the way. Yesterday wasn't so great, but I slept really well last night. And I haven't slept well for a while. I've just had stuff on my mind, but I'm getting into a good routine now, and I'm depleting levels of deuterium. So here we have preventer water. It's 25 parts per million. You can dilute that to whatever you want, which is what we're doing here. So I have been doing a 50-50 concentration with good quality normal water, air quotes normal, and yeah, it's been going well so far. Also have some really good coconut oil and very good quality ghee. Ghee I have because I don't have dairy, but I do have ghee. I don't have butter, but I have ghee because I realize just for me that it has many beneficial properties. It has the butyric acid and conjugated linoleic acid. Has many anti-cancer benefits. This is the washing up liquid we have. It's a very good one to have. So see what we have in here today. So this is our family fridge. Just me and my mum, really. Got some wild salmon there. Avocado, sauerkraut, bottled water in a glass bottle to add to our preventer water, deuterium depleted. We've also got these coconut yogurts, and if you look at the sugars, it's 0.1 grams per this whole tub thing. So that's pretty good. It's the best coconut yogurt that I've seen. And it doesn't have any crap in it. It doesn't have any sugars added to it either. So that's pretty good. Yeah. What have we got in here? It's got some 100% cacao. Some hotel chocolate. That's running out. That's running low. But yeah, 100%. Very ketogenic. Very good. And they've been a bit sneaky because they used to have the St. Lucia one in these drops. But they've been difficult to source at the moment. They're having problems. So it doesn't taste as good as it normally does. And it doesn't say where it's from. So I had to do some snooping and find out. And that was from St. Lucia. The Hotel Chocolat brand is what that is. There's also some coconut flour there. Some more bottles of sparkling water in glass bottles. Very important. Freezer. In freezer we have lamb sweetbreads. This is lamb pancreas. It's not bread, it's not carbs, it's sweetbreads, which is mostly fat. It's like the perfect ketogenic food. Because if I eat sweetbreads, I find that my blood ketones, my postprandial blood ketones, are quite high after I eat them. And my blood glucose remains low and stable. Also got loads of hearts, loads of lamb hearts. They're very cheap, but excellent quality. Grass-fed lamb hearts, very good. And that's it mostly. We do have lots of preventer, lots of deuterium depleted water. You drink that and it can help you to deplete deuterium from your body. We've got loads of it in here as well. Just loads of bottles of water. It's a shame they come in plastic, but they're quite expensive. This should last a while. You actually, when you are on a ketogenic diet, which works primarily actually, well, one of the main mechanisms is that it depletes deuterium from the body. That's its main mechanism, I would say, for cancer, anti-cancer mechanism. It actually means that you create more metabolic water, and fat generates more metabolic water. 50% more metabolic water than carbohydrates, as I said in my last video. So you actually get less thirsty, and this water is naturally deuterium depleted from these fats. So you actually create, you create more metabolic water, and you actually become less thirsty when you're properly adapted on a well-formulated ketogenic diet for cancer management. Just thought I'd show you my garden for a bit. But yeah, it's an interesting thing how you actually need less, you require less water to drink, but the water you drink does add up. So normal water has around 150 parts per million deuterium, which is quite high, and that means that the more water you drink, the more you're adding to that in a way. So if you're just drinking deuterium depleted water, you can see how you're not really adding much. And to be water, it has to have some deuterium, so you can't really have zero, I don't think. You can have very close to zero, but you can't have zero. Lots of things help, things like sweating, cold showers is a big one. Cold showers and cold baths, ice baths are excellent. Sun exposure is good too, but there's not much of that there. But we do have the Juve upstairs, the red light therapy device I showed you. And yeah, you just stand in front of that naked for a while and away you go. So that's been my home, and it's a good place to live here because there's good air quality, meaning that there's no pollution in the air. And the Juve just plugs in like that. It doesn't actually take up that much electricity. And the bulbs here, well, whatever they are, the lights last for a long time. And it does have a cooling device. So this is mounted up against the door here. Just the top of the door, you can see. And you can stare straight into that as well. You can just, it's very good for your eyes. The eyes are an extension of the brain, so the spectrum of light that goes into your eye is an important consideration, into the retina. It has a number of effects, beneficial effects. And if you have inflammation around the eye, in and around the eye, you can, from blue light or just from stress and everything we're exposed to, that would result in that, then standing in front of this for a while and staring straight into it can have many benefits for you. We also have clock genes that are regulated by different wavelength of light going in the eye. So if you're looking at this in the evening, say after a long day of looking at computer screens, ideally you'd want to have a filter on the screen, of course, and you'd want to be wearing blue light blockers that also block the green light. That's important. Then you might want to stay in front of this for a while. And yeah, I just wanted to share that. I thought people like this kind of stuff, so I thought, why not? And I'm doing really well, and today is a good day. One of many, I hope. I'm trying to be more positive. Today's a good day, and I hope you found this interesting and maybe useful.